Hey, everybody.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Get to the Root Health and Wellness, man. How y'all doing this morning?
How is everybody doing?
So good to see you. So good to see you.
Yes, I know y'all wondering why we got these hats on, but somebody had a birthday.
Yes.
61 and counting. So happy birthday, Dr.
Thank
Will.
you. Thank you, Mom. Thank you.
If you're joining us for the first time, we're Will and Faith with Get to the Root
Health
and Wellness, where we love to come and share and inspire and motivate individuals to live healthy lifestyles by choosing to eat healthy, in particular eating more plants, and choosing to move our bodies, just choosing to live the abundant life, right? That we all should be doing and are entitled to, right? To do, right?
Absolutely.
Because our health is our wealth.
It is.
If it is your first time hitting us, if it is your first time joining us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let's connect. Let's get healthy and fit together.
Yes.
Today, normally we come on Saturdays and we work out and we move our bodies together.
Yes.
But today we are doing something a little different.
Yes.
We're just going to sit down and have a chill talk. All right? Have a chill talk.
We have to do that.
We're gonna welcome our family.
Yep.
Hey,
thank you, Miss Tiffany.
Yes. Girl, get your birthday hat. We're gonna celebrate with Dr. Will in a very special way.
Very special this morning.
Because life is precious, right? Life is precious.
So, and also, Tiffany, we want to congratulate you on being featured in Health, Science, magazine.
Let me go get it.
Queen's gonna go get it. Queen's gonna go get it. You know, we got our copy of it, Miss Tiffany. We love it. Totally fantastic. You are awesome, girl. Congratulations. Kudos to you for making that happen, you know, posting your recipes and everything. Boy, we love them, you know, and definitely, you know, we're going to be trying them out in our kitchen because our kids love that type of foods anyway. So we love your foods. We love your posts and what you do and everything. So, you know, in this segment, you know, we may be saying something that may be interesting to you, particularly to you, right? And we're going to be sharing that with you, you know, but thank you so much for joining us this morning. Again, congratulations to you on an awesome job being featured in that magazine. There's all across the world right now, you know, and if you guys are joining us and you don't know, it's the Health Lifestyle magazine, babes. Babe's going to get it right now. Queen's going to get it. She's going to share it. Make sure you subscribe to them. You know, you can get the magazine. It is totally awesome.
Here it is.
Health, Science.
National Health Association.
Yes.
This is an amazing magazine.
Yes, it is.
That I encourage everyone to subscribe to.
Yes.
They have amazing articles in there. No ads. They're not selling anything. They're selling health. How about that?
Yes.
And
what is your health work?
The most important part, I feel, is they share delicious recipes. And we was featured in there in the summer subscription, but they have some amazing recipes in there. And our dear friend, Miss Tiffany Wilkinson, you see her name on the screen. Check her out on Facebook and Instagram.
Yes.
She be sharing some wonderful, insightful information on this thing called healthy living, right? So, and it takes a village. It takes all of us working together in this movement of taking care of ourselves because our health is our wealth. So, Tiffany, definitely, girl, you know, I'm gonna be checking out some of your recipes, honey. They look mighty good.
Yes.
So we love you. Thank you for joining us this morning. We got Miss Kathy Maloney here.
Thank you, Miss Kathy. Good morning to you, family. Yes,
we love each and every one of y'all. So now, look.
Thank you for the greetings.
We're not gonna work out today. Okay.
Yes.
One of the reasons why we're not working out today is because I'm gonna take this head off, like get on my nerves a little bit.
Yes. We're gonna transition.
On my nerves a little bit. But your girl injured her thumb on yesterday was Will's birthday.
Yes.
And I was chopping up some collard greens to prepare. I had this full spread planned for him on his 61st birthday.
Yes.
And I was preparing the collards, and I guess I wasn't paying attention, and I literally almost chopped off the top of my left thumb. So I have stitches and everything in here, and I can't really apply any pressure to my finger. So that's another reason why we're not working out today. Yes. But we had to keep the commitment going. We're coming live, and we want to share some insight with our social media family on just how to stay healthy and stay committed through the holiday season. Absolutely. So that's why we're here today. Number one, to connect with you guys. Wish Will a happy birthday.
Thank you.
And let you know your girl's a little injured, got a little setback, but I ain't gonna let it keep me down, right?
Hey, because a setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback.
That's what's
there up. There you go. Amen. So let's go on to reboot, regroup. Yes. We're going to come to you live. You can depend on will and faith, the best we can. We believe in God is going to give us the strength to come to you, to give you what we feel that you need. This is all from the heart.
Yes.
And it's something that all of us, I believe, need to revisit from time to time. Sometimes we can get very complacent.
Yes.
And we need to step back and get to the root of why we do and what we do to remain healthy. Okay. And that's what we're going to do this morning. It's not going to be long and drawn out. However, it's going to be very powerful, I believe. So, chime in at any time. We're going to be looking at your comments. We're going to be asking you questions and things like that. That's going to help us. And so let's go with our tradition. So what is this? Normally it's get to the root, hit live volume, right? We're going to change it up just a little bit this morning. This one is the keys to staying healthy and fit during the holiday season.
Yes.
Okay. Staying healthy and fit during the holiday season. Everyone knows that typically when fall and winter hits, we all go into our cocoons, right? Hibernation. We put on more clothes. It's time to hide our bodies. Hey, we got time before the spring and summer to get ourselves together. Most people do it for look, fitness, okay? We have time to get ourselves together before the spring and holiday. And we pull our shorts out and our short sleeve shirts and bikinis and on and on and on. So we tend to hibernate during the fall and winter time. And hibernation, typically all that means is taking a break, taking time off, not doing anything. It's cold. I want to stay covered up. I want to stay in my warm bed. So we're going to talk about some of these things to avoid that. And then coming out during the springtime saying, hey, now it's time for me to get outside. Everybody's vibrant and fit. And I got my fitness clothes on. So I want to look good, but not only look good, but feel good. So we're just going to bring out a few points of that this morning. Okay. So, in saying that, pull your chair up, Queen.
I'm good. I like to stand up.
Queen like to stand out. Yeah. I'm an old guy.
Standing is healthy. It's good for
that
you
is
to
true.
stand.
That is true.
But every now and again, you do have to, take a rest and have a seat. So, but by me being an accountant, I sit so much in my work. I like to just stand every moment I get. So.
I still have my water with me, though.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Okay. So staying fit during the holiday season, okay? We want to let you know that you don't have to wait. That's one of the reasons why Queen and I started Get to the Root in-home workout videos. One of the reasons why, because a lot of people complained about not being able to get to the gym or not having the proper equipment or, hey, I just don't know what to do to get to work out, to get fit. And typically during the winter months, like I was saying initially, is that we tend to close in, stay locked in, locked up, bottled up because we don't want to get out in the cold weather. So these tips here is and reason why we come with the in-home workouts is because you don't have to wait. Situations don't have to be perfect. And as a matter of fact, they will probably never be perfect. You just have to get out of your comfort zone sometimes, and you have to do what you need to do in order to make a change. Because like Queen say many times, no challenge, no change. But also, if you want to look or be something different, you have to do something different. So, and we're coming to you from our heart this morning to let you know that unless you do something different, you will get the same results that you've always had. And that's not just in fitness, but that's also in your total lifestyle, living your life from the inside out. Okay. Everyone get caught up in the appearance. However, if you may look good, but not feel good, you're in the same boat, right?
That ain't about nothing.
Many times, Queen. Yeah, many times. So, so some of the keys is that one thing that I've been looking at here recently, and I talked about this during my dissertation, it's called lifestyle medicine. Okay. Lifestyle medicine is a wave, it's a movement that's going on right now. You'll find a lot of doctors, a lot of practitioners beginning to talk more about lifestyle medicine. I mean, even the FDA, the CDC, they're bringing out important facts that they're understanding now through research, that if their lifestyle medicine is the primary way for prevention of chronic illnesses and diseases. And I tell you right now, we all can take a part in that, okay? These are things, lifestyle medicine have quadrants. There are 4 quadrants in lifestyle medicine, all right?
Yes, yes. What I'm enjoying about learning about lifestyle is that we have more control over our health and our wellness than we think. You know, I know we've all been sort of subjected to thinking that, you know, we have to take pills and have surgeries and there's nothing wrong with that. Like yesterday, I needed surgery, you know, for acute care, for you know, things that happen. You gotta go, you gotta maybe take a pill or a shot or whatever. But for long-term health and well-being, those things shouldn't be in the equation, right? And sometimes they have to be. So I'm enjoying, because I've never been the person that like to take a whole lot of pills, right? I've been a person that believed that my body can and was designed to heal, repair, and restore itself, right? But why isn't it doing it? And lifestyle medicine has opened my eyes to say, hey, it's not doing it because, you know, you maybe not feeding it the right food for it to do what it need to do, or maybe you're too stressed out, or and I don't want to, because we're going to hit on some of these things, but it's really our day-to-day choices that we make determines our health, determine our wealth, determine our everything, right? So it's simple. It makes sense, but so many times it's hard to do, right? Because we've been so inundated with, oh, I gotta go take a pill to get better, or I gotta go you know, have surgery, or yeah, I'm 50, so I'm supposed to be sick and broke down and you know, and just fall prey to the sick care. What they call healthcare, but it's really sick care. So so I'm excited about lifestyle medicine. I believe it was World Health Organization said that 80 to 90% of chronic illnesses and diseases that we have come to accept, thinking that it's just generational. My mama had, and my brother had, and my sister, it running my family's genetics, you know, the diabetes, heart disease, you know, some cancers, just, you know, even being overweight. Oh, I'm big bone, honey. That running my family. I thought that up to 6 years ago, I was just big boned. That, oh, you know, us Wilson girls, we big boned. We supposed to be carry all this weight. And I quickly learned out, thank God, in my search of just trying to become a healthier me, found out that wasn't so. So lifestyle choices, our day-to-day choices on these 4 quadrants that Will's going to share with us real quickly has so much of an impact of who we are and how we feel from the inside out. So Tiffany, I was just having this conversation with a friend the other day. Some people are more open to adjusting meals instead of adjusting their diets. That is so true. And you know, I don't even like the word diet, because the diet is what we do from bite to bite, right? And it's got the word die in it. So if I'm attempting to do a diet, I might die at trying to do it. I mean, you understand what I'm saying? So it's really a lifestyle. And that's why I love that word, a lifestyle, because it's our choices over a long period of time that either is going to do this or it's going to send us that way. That's right. And it's from every single choice we made. And I know I'm not talking about being perfect, but I'm talking about being conscious of, is this going to benefit me in the right now and the long term, or is it going to hurt me? And again, sometimes I don't get it all right. But I strive to always be conscious of, is this going to benefit my health? Because in my opinion, my health is my wealth.
Absolutely.
For me to get up every day, do what I do, take care of my family, go to work, you know, just be me. Right. So I didn't mean to take over your conversation.
No, that's fine.
But
that's fine.
It's just so important that we all embrace this, get used to this new mindset of lifestyle medicine.
Medicine. That's right.
Lifestyle medicine. That's where it's at. So
absolutely. And that's why we wanted to come to you to let you know. A lot of people used to ask us all the time, why do you guys work out? Why do you do the things you do? It's a holistic approach to being healthy. Okay. When Queen and I first transitioned over to plant-based living, initially it started from, hey, I just want to lose some weight. And of course, weight has a part in this, or in this entire holistic life living. Okay, because you lose weight, you know, there is nothing healthy about being overweight. Okay, so even though your vitals and things may show very good at the doctor, but you got to understand they're have their benchmarks based on entire society. So maybe 30, 40 years ago, where blood pressure was normal at 120 over 80, now today it may be normal at 130 over 90. Okay, now it's 130 over 90 because the majority of the population is 130 over 90, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's healthy because it has increased over a period of time. Okay, so don't get caught up in the mantra of thinking that, hey, all my levels are good, especially if you know you're not eating right and doing the proper things to live a healthy lifestyle, which brings us to lifestyle medicines. Okay, and I'm going to go over those real quick. There are 4 quadrants in the lifestyle medicine. Bodhi and some of you may know Dr. Steve Lewinda. These guys contributed to this wonderful article. It's called Lifestyle Medicine. But there are 4 quadrants also. Mr. Colin Campbell, Dr. Colin Campbell. I apologize for that. Dr. Tom. Dr. Tom Campbell. That's right. So I apologize, please. I apologize for that. But there are 4 quadrants, okay? And the first quadrant is healthy eating. And that's something that we, myself, Miss Tiffany, and others, many of you on here that's joining us today, we all talk about that plant-based eating, okay? And there are many different avenues to that. A lot of people say, hey, well, I eat a portion of this and a portion of that. What I love what Queen says is, hey, when I talk to people about making the transition, first thing I tell them is eat more plants. And that's a great segue of, hey, you want to make the transition. You may not be ready to get rid of all of your meats and your dairy and all of that, but let's start. Eat more plants. Okay.
Just eat more plants. There's so many diets out there and everybody want to be right, but I don't think anyone would disagree that fruits, vegetables, potatoes, beans, rice, legumes are the most healthiest foods on the planet.
Absolutely.
So if you could just eat more, embrace more, put more on your plate, I guarantee you your body will thank you for it. And you'll be healthier for it. You know, not in spite of it, but because of it.
Absolutely.
So that's where it's at. Just eating more fruits and vegetables on a day-to-day basis at each and every meal. Okay, that's a lifestyle choice. I am choosing to put more fruits and vegetables on my plate. Yes, Tiffany. Start crowding out the plate with more plants. That's what I say. And eat them first. That's what I say. You eat them first. Then that leave less room for the other stuff. Whatever that is you choosing to put on your plate, meat, dairy, whatever. But if you, matter of fact, that's how I transitioned our kids. I went cold turkey, but it took my kids some time, and that's what I did. I started crowding their plates out with more and more and more and more plants.
That's right.
And it was a table rule. Eat that first. Okay? Eat that first. And because of the water and the fiber and all that that's in plant-rich foods, you get full, right? And that's the medicine your body needs. Yes. Really, that's the medicine your body needs, the fuel that it needs, so that it can do what it was designed to do: heal, repair, and restore. Okay, all right. So healthy eating is one of those lifestyle medicines you can apply the very next meal. Immediately. Okay, your very next. Hey, do I have more plants on my plate? Right, and just put more plants on there and eat them first.
And believe this, that your body will respond instantly. Okay. I used to think it was funny because this is funny. You're gonna enjoy this. I used to tell Queen all the time, "Wow, Queen, man, I feel pretty good already." Queen was like, "Boy, they ain't started that fast, you know." But literally, research has shown that everything, every bite, everything we eat initially your body recognizes it, okay, whether it's positive or negative, okay, initially. All right. So healthy eating, we talk about it all the time. You can go to our website, you can go to Miss Tiffany's website, start seeing different things. And some of you that may have blogs and websites, if you do, share it with us, you know, because hey, variety is the spice of life. We live in America and we love variety. We love things.
All of us.
It does. It takes us all. It takes us all.
There's no one person that can be everything to everybody. I'm sorry. There's only one person that did that. That's right. His name wasn't Will and it wasn't Faith. Okay. His name was Jesus. I'm just saying, it takes all of us. So if you all have any other resources out there that you know that's sharing the good news about healthy eating, healthy living, post it down in the link below. Okay.
Yes. And even if you have questions about things like that, bring it to our attention. You know, that's part of my profession as a researcher, as a PhD. In psychology, is to research some of these things. I can't research them all, but I can research majority of them and lead and guide in the proper way as we see fit. So healthy living was one of the quadrants. The second quadrant, not necessarily in these orders. The second one that we're going to talk about real quick is active living. Okay, active living. What is active living? Active living is anything that you do to move your body. Okay, you've heard Queen say over and over, move more. Okay. There is a term that's called NEAT, okay? Non-exercise activity thermogenesis. And basically what that means is, hey, you go to the store, Queen's is a Walmart type of girl. She goes to the Walmart, they have what? A huge parking lot. So instead of parking right at the door, and walking in, if you're not handicapped, okay, instead of parking right at the door, park a little ways down the way. You know, it may be a few open parking spots closer to the door, but you say, you know what, I'm going to exercise NEAT today, right? Non-NEAT exercise activity thermogenesis, which means that you're going to move your body a little bit more. So you're going to park 5 or 6 more spaces away from the store, and you're going to exercise your body by walking more to that store, okay? Walking up and down the stairs versus taking the elevator. Things like that. Last week, one of our episodes we did just laying down and getting up. It was an exercise, laying down and getting up. And I tell you what, after a minute or so of laying down, getting up, it was challenging. My heart rate was pumping, and all I did was lay down on the floor and stood back up and then lay down on the floor. And after a while, your body's like, my goodness, it takes your entire body to lay down and get back up. It takes every muscle in your body to do that. Okay. So these simple things, right?
So active living can be as simple as parking your car out further in the parking lot. Taking the steps instead of the elevator. You know,
walking to your mailbox.
Walking to your mailbox instead of sending the kids.
Absolutely. You know, putting your trash out.
Putting your trash out. Lifestyle medicine. And I know with all the technology, we'll hate washing the dishes. I'm like, you
exercising my hands.
You gonna exercise and wash them dishes. How about that? But it is about just making lifestyle choices on a day-to-day basis. This is what we're talking about, lifestyle medicine. Kathy, once you get used to eating whole food plant-based, it really is not hard. It's actually easier. So many mix and match combinations when you have foods ready. That is so true.
So true.
You know, it's like as soon as you say plant-based, the people they like, what is there to eat? All they think is lettuce, and lettuce is cool, but it's so much. I mean, the produce aisle, beans, right? It's so much, and it don't have to be. You don't have to know how many carbs and protein and fat. Everything we eat. Look, when God created the apple, the potato, the zucchini, the bean, all of that. He took care of all that chemistry.
Perfectly balanced.
Okay, all we have to do is just eat it, and our body knows what to do with it, right? So yeah, it is simple as eating a sweet potato and some broccoli, and that can be breakfast.
Yes, it can.
You know, that's why people trip out. You eat veggies for breakfast? Well, why not? It's food, right?
Yes,
so yeah, it can be, Kathy. I absolutely agree with you 100%. It is so much easier, and it's easier than the other way of living. It really is, because it's simple.
Yes, it is.
It's just simple food, right? It's simple food.
So try not to complex it. You know, if you have questions about that, if you know people in your family, bring them on over. Yes, let's start asking some questions. Let's get some things done. The next thing we have on here is healthy weight. Remember, initially I said that, you know, being overweight is not healthy. There's nothing healthy about being overweight. Okay. So there is so much out there today about, you know, what is considered a healthy weight, because 40, 50 years ago, you know, you didn't find a lot of obese people. Think about this. When you used to go to a movie theater, now, some of you may not be as old as I am, but that's okay. But years and years ago, we used to go to a movie theater, and I tell you, you know, the seats were smaller. Go to a movie theater today. I mean, we have movie theaters over here where we live down here in Vine Grove, Kentucky, out there in Elizabethtown, and they have seats in the movie theater that Queen and I both can sit in together. Not only sit in together, but we can do what? Lean back. You know, so think about how society has changed. You get on a plane today, the seats are bigger. They have extended seat belts that you have to buckle up with. You know, they have extensions on them, you know, because our society is bigger. Hey, go into a clothing store and look at the mannequin. You know, all the mannequins now, you know, are what? Full figured, full size, and things like that. So, you know, to let you know, but, you know, and they want people to feel comfortable, okay, about coming in to certain facilities and things like that. Yes, Queen.
Dr. Will, what do you call that in psychology? And you used to talk about it, and you'll be talking about it more, about when it becomes the norm. You know, you get used to just seeing like everybody is larger now, so it becomes a social. What was it? Social acceptance.
Yes, it is. It's a social acceptance, but there is a specific term that is used for that. And actually, what it is when you start looking at people and you see yourself in the same group of people. For instance, you may have a BMW vehicle, and you just purchased this BMW. So now all of a sudden, now you see all these other BMWs. But initially you didn't see it. All you saw was just maybe one or two. But now, because you have one, you become socially aware now through your vision. You know, it's visual. So I'm gonna bring you the term. But visually now you see more of what you have, or more of what you have become. Okay. And believe me, it's been there all the time, but you wasn't visually astute to it because you didn't have it, or you didn't recognize you as being a part of that particular situation, item, you know, car, so on and so forth. You know, the same color and everything. So yeah, but that is true, Queen.
Right.
You know.
So it's like the more and more you see it, the more and more you tend to accept it. And we all want to become a part of a group, right? Jody, I eat and love salads for breakfast every day.
Hey,
there you go, Jody. That's lifestyle medicine.
Absolutely.
You're choosing on a day-to-day basis to eat a salad because you feel that's going to benefit you.
Yes.
Number one, you probably enjoy salads, right? But you feel like it's going to benefit your health, and in the long term, you're going to live a healthier life, right?
Increases longevity.
Longevity and vitality. Getting tongue-tied, can't talk this morning. But that's your medicine.
Yes, it is.
Making a healthy choice on a day-to-day basis over the long term gives us the vitality and the health that we all so desire.
Yes, we do.
And deserve. Right.
And you know what? And that there's a term for that too, Jody, what Queen was just talking about, right? And it's called the slight edge philosophy. All right. And the slight edge philosophy, what that means is that you do the simple things repeated over time that it seems like it makes no sense in the act of doing it, but over a period of time will make a tremendous change and difference in your life. Okay. So what I can say about that, we think about Destiny, our daughter Destiny, she trains and practices with basketball all the time. She has a skill developer trainer. okay, that trains her to do things. And over a period of time, we've noticed how her skill level has increased in a year. And what does she do different? She's added more training segments outside of her normal basketball regimen. And you can now see the results of that. Whereas before, she was in this very narrow gap or this very narrow road of other athletes in her age group and her basketball level skills. But now we can see how the road is broadening, right? Think about it like this. A rocket ship is on its way to the moon, right? And it has a gyroscope that actually helps, or a compass light that helps it get to the moon, right? But 90% of the time it's off course. But this gyroscope kind of brings it back on course, right, to get it to the moon. Slight edge philosophy. It seems like it makes no sense in the act of doing it. However, over a period of time, it's a tremendous difference. So eating those salads for breakfast every day, number one, it is the greatest thing for you. Number two, it's something you love to do, which means now it's going to be autonomously motivated, right? You're going to do it without even thinking about it. You're going to do it over and over, and it's going to help you to sustain and create longevity of life. So kudos for you, Jill.
Kudos to you. Lifestyle medicine. Those
Absolutely.
choices we choose on the day-to-day basis,
Absolutely.
that makes an amazing difference over time. Even at the doctor's office, there are regular chairs and larger ones that look like a mini love seat. That is so true.
And it's an individual chair.
That's so true.
Right?
So
yes,
true.
It's an individual
It's so
chair,
true.
you know. So we had to be, I tell you, we can't conform or fit into where society is, because the society can kind of lead and guide you in the wrong direction. And companies are doing what they need to do to survive, to make you feel good and healthy. But however, we want you to know not to feel comfortable in the norm. Okay. There is an old story out there where you look at the narrow road and the wide road. It says narrow is the way and few that walk upon that road, but wide is the gate to destruction.
Right.
That's right.
Healthy weight is so important.
Yes, it is.
I believe research has shown that that's the beginning stages for all chronic illnesses and diseases. Is inflammation, being overweight. That's like the ground. You're making it fertile to definitely fall prey to those chronic illnesses and diseases that we have come to accept. But the majority of them, matter of fact, all diseases begin with inflammation. Begin with not, because I know some sick, skinny people too. So they may not be heavy set, but they're heavy set on the inside, which means there is a lot of inflammation going on. So healthy weight is important, and eating healthy, moving our bodies, releasing stress, all of that is going to help us obtain healthy weight. And that's another quadrant, lifestyle quadrant, that Will is going to be talking about here. So we talked about healthy eating, each and every meal, inviting more plants to our plate, right? Active living, moving our bodies, not just in exercising, right? That's only a small window out the day, 20-30 minutes, right? A day we're moving our bodies intentionally, but we can be even more intentionally throughout our life journey, going to the store day to day, walking further, using steps, walking to the mailbox. Don't use, if you sit and watch TV, don't sit and watch TV too long, but get up and change the channel instead of getting the remote. Moving some of the technology out of our lives and getting back to manual labor, sweeping the floor. Just those day to day things we do on a regular basis that sometimes we put gadgets in place to do. Let's get rid of some of the gadgets and do them ourselves. That helps manually move your body. That's right. That's what we call active living.
That's right. We have our healthy weight in there. And last but not least is called emotional resilience. Okay. This is so important because, this is one of the intangible things that really can cause a detriment to our health. Okay. Our immune system can go through a serious decline when we have a lot of stress in our systems. Okay. And stress is something that's intangible. You can't see it. It's something that you go through emotionally. So being emotional resilience is being strong enough to be able to go back to your norm after a stressful situation. So we're we're here to let you know that you will have stressful situations, but emotional resilience is how fast can you get rid of the stress and get back to normal living. And the only way that you can do that is you have to understand what it is and understand how you can go back to normal. Okay. Most people today they have chronic inflammation. They don't even know that they're inflamed. Okay. They walk around because it's a normal state. It's chronic, which means that it's there all the time. Emotional resilience is you have to learn how to reduce your stress levels and relax. And you can do that through breathing. You can do that through cognitive behavioral therapy. And we're going to be talking about some of these things to help you for the intangible things that people don't really become aware of until after something is late, like a stroke and things like that, which also incorporates food and other things. So I don't want to get too deep or too technical this morning. However, I did want to bring that awareness because right now we're going into the holiday season. There's a lot of depression during that time. You may have lost a loved one. That it is very prevalent during the holiday season. This person used to be there and now they're no longer there. We have this COVID that's going on that are taking a lot of people out, particularly because of other underlying conditions. So with the long story short, emotional resilience is something that we need to learn how to do. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how we can, be emotionally resilient, be able to come back, and part of that comes through living the other quadrants of the lifestyle medicine, the healthy eating. That's going to help with emotional resilience, right? Because typically a lot of people, when they're stressed out, they do what? Binge eat, right? It's becoming the holiday season. So it's going to be easier to do that because everybody eats more during the holiday season. Queen and I did a talk one time about heart holiday. And we found out that there are more heart attacks, there are more strokes and things that happen during the holiday season. Why? Because excessive increased eating of very high calorically dense foods and things and drinking, high fat, high sugar, salt. Yes, everything is going to go higher here. So that's why we wanted to take time this morning to come to you to help prepare you on how to stay fit and how to stay healthy during the holiday season, because now is the time that people are less active, but they eat more. They eat more, like the Queen was saying, more calorie dense food, more sugar, more salts, more fats, because we're going to want to socialize with other people. COVID was in effect last year, so we did a lot of social distancing. With this year's a little more lax, so we're going to try to make up for what we didn't do last year. So all of that's going to encompass this emotional resilience, because I tell you, it's real. Yeah, it is very real. Okay,
so emotional resilience, dealing with stress.
Yes.
Loving more.
Yes.
Right. Connecting with like-minded people, like we're doing here. We love our community here on Get to the Root, and social media is such a beautiful thing. Yes. I mean, that's how you can connect with people across the world, right? Yes. And you have support groups from all people across the world. So just connecting and being with like-minded people help reduce stress.
Absolutely.
Right? Help let you know you're not alone. I'm not in this by myself. They understand me. They know where I'm at. We can connect. They empathize with me. That means so much. That helps anybody to recover and to come out of that moment with maybe depression or stress or whatever it is may be. So emotional resilience, that's huge. So those are the 4 quadrants of lifestyle medicine. Healthy eating, moving your body, a healthy weight, emotional resilience. All 4 of those pearls we all have control over.
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yes, we do.
And it did. I don't think it said anything in there about a pill or surgery, right? No. And there's studies have shown that embracing these 4 quadrants, that people are reducing their chronic illnesses and diseases, preventing. That's huge. Yes. Preventing chronic illnesses and diseases, and living that life of abundance, of vitality, of well-being. That's what's up.
These are the things we need to do on the front end for prevention.
On the front end.
Okay. Now, typically, like Queen was saying, the certain medical cares and things that are going on today are more reactive. We're looking at, from lifestyle medicine, as more of a prevention intervention. Okay. So we have to try to prevent these things from happening. And through that study, it was saying that doing these things right here, these 4 quadrants, will help on the front end to prevent chronic illnesses and disease. Remember, 80% of the chronic illnesses and diseases that people have today are because they do not practice these 4 quadrants.
But even if you find yourself in that group of, hey, I'm sick, whatever the case may be going on, lifestyle medicine is key to you recovering. Absolutely. So I don't want anyone to feel like, well, dang, I'm sick. I haven't done that. I was 46 before I started becoming aware of being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. That's right. And today, 6 years later into my journey, I feel the best I've ever felt in my whole life. Yes. Okay. I don't remember feeling this good at 20 when that's supposed to be your youthfulness and all that.
That's right.
I ain't have a clue. Yes. You know, and now I feel the best that I feel that I felt when I was 20 years old. Absolutely. So the choice is ours. Yes. To make. Yes. We do have more control over our health and our well-being than we think, right? And so we just wanted to bring some awareness on what we all can do throughout this holiday season, becoming more in tune, being more aware, right? I think once you're aware of something, you can make more positive steps, towards your awareness, right? And because it's going to help you meet your goals. So, Tiffany, you are absolutely right. Health mindset is so key. I'm telling you, this right here, our mind will make or break us. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So I'm just so excited for all of you that joined us this morning. Yes. We're super excited because we want to begin. I'm sorry, Tiffany, I like this one on chat this morning. I hope you both continue these every so often. This is so helpful. Miss Tiffany, you are in tune and connected with us because we do want to announce that every Wednesday we are going to begin these types of talks, live talks about how can we start living and being about our healthy life, right? Living, I'm sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. Embracing lifestyle medicine. Right. Taking charge of our life through our day-to-day choices. Each and every one matters. Let me tell you, when I cut the tip of my fingertip off, I did not realize how important the tip of my fingertip was until I lost it, right? And I don't know why that is. We have to lose in order for us to appreciate. And I mean, even yesterday, trying to prepare the food and open up a bottle of water, it literally killed me.
Excruciating pain.
The tip of my finger. Right. I was like, oh my God, every part of our bodies have an intricate part to play in us being whole. That's right. And I never knew how important my fingertip was until I lost it. So I want to change my mindset. I don't want to have to lose my health or my body parts to appreciate this gift that we have called our body, our temple, right? So that's what the Wednesday talks are going to be about.
And the name, and we do have a name for that. It's going to be Healthy Habits, Healthy Life.
Healthy Habits, Healthy Life.
So Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. That's the time that we put on here. And you can get it from Queen and I. Typically, when we come out and we say we're going to start something or do something, we try to be 100% committed. So whether you're there or not, we'll have it recorded. Join us if you can. Have questions.
Leave some comments below. Please let us know topics we may want to talk about. Yes. Some of y'all, we're going to be reaching out for interviews because believe it or not, it's so many of us out here already making lifestyle changes that has impacted our life. Yes. It has impacted our family's future. Absolutely. I mean, look at me. I stumbled across whole food plant-based for myself to lose weight and feel better, and has changed the trajectory of my entire family because now my entire family is living this healthy lifestyle, right? Yes. Is implementing lifestyle medicine. That's right. And I'm just so grateful. So we're excited to be connecting with each and every one of you now live every Wednesday. Yes. We will be coming live with health talks, with interviews. We're going to try to get some doctors on to bring awareness to us all, because we're all in this together,
yes,
right? I'll be reaching out to some of you to share your testimonies with the world, with the platform, on how you are embracing lifestyle medicine to make a difference in your life, and not only in your life, but your family lives. Because even if no one else in your family is eating a salad for breakfast,
right?
Guess what?
Yeah,
I guarantee you are impacting them, because when they go to eat, they think about, Lord, you know what? This ain't healthy. I know I need to be eating more vegetables or whatever.
I need to be eating like Joe.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
I need to be doing what Tiffany doing.
That's right. That's right. So in the change that we want to see in our loved ones, let us be the change we want to see in them.
Absolutely.
And be the model and set the example.
Absolutely.
So they can have someone to, sort of measure themselves off of. And I know your family, the hardest folks to try to, change. But we don't have to change them. We can change them through us being the change that we want.
Action speaks louder than words.
That's what the old folks used to say.
Yeah, we can't forget those old terms.
Yes, yes. So definitely we appreciate each and every one of you all joining us. We've been up here a little longer than we thought we was.
Yes.
But we just wanted to come live and say, hey, don't lose it before you appreciate it.
Thumbs up, though.
Thumbs up. Light throw your lemon, make lemonade, right?
Yes.
And take steps at each and every day, at each and every meal to take charge of your health and your well-being.
People got to understand, this is our segment is called what? Get to the root.
Yes.
We want to make sure that we get to the root of the situation. A lot of times you come in midstream, you don't get what the root cause is. So Queen did, she came up with the name, of our ministry. It's called Get to the Root. And this is part of getting to the root. Because I can tell you right now, if you don't understand why you're doing what you're doing, you're not going to do it very long.
Or what caused the situation you're in. So if a lot of us that are sick, it wasn't your genetics.
No.
There's a very small
portion.
But you got to get to the root cause of what caused the situation you're in. And until you get to the root of the problem, you'll never solve the problem.
That's right.
That's what my granny used to say back in the day. You gotta plant a tree or whatever that's growing in your yard. Until you get to the root of it and snatch it up from the root, guess what? It's gonna keep popping back up. The root it'll grow over here and pop up over here and pop up over there.
That's why you can prune the tree back a little bit. You prune it to get it nice and pretty, but then it grows back more vibrant. When you cut your hair, you don't cut it from the root. You cut a hair, what it do? It grow right on back, right? You got to get to the root of it.
Yeah, so we're gonna all get to the root. Of healthy living. Patricia Mazzoli, welcome, Patricia. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I would like your husband to start something to recruit men to a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. Wow. Reason being, I think men are so much harder to convince than women. Amen. Hallelujah.
That's so true.
You are preaching this morning, Patricia. And it is true. And that's why we are going to become more visible on the platform. Wednesdays. It's going to be just that, reaching men and women, right? And I had just said that to Will the other day. I said, why y'all so hard-headed?
Hard-headed.
I mean, it seems like it's always the woman that, is more proactive.
But through research studies, it shows that, typically mothers and wives and women in the household are the glue to healthy living and healthy lifestyles. Typically, one reason is because, they shop. They do the shopping for the household and things like that. So they're typically more health conscious than men. Yes, more nurturers. Nature's and nurturers. Exactly.
But we're going to just bring insight, inspiration, motivation to men, women, children. We want to reach all walks of life. And that's why we appreciate each and every one of you for joining us on Saturdays. Now you can join us on Wednesdays at 8:30 Eastern Time. We will be talking about lifestyle medicine because it is huge, not just for adults, but for kids too. Because the way you train them up, that's the way they're gonna be when they become an adult. And they may stray. I say that all the time about mine. Y'all may stray when you get grown. I think we've all done that. Call it flapping your wings, sowing your royal oats. But guess what? you'll have a foundation to come back to.
Yes.
To get back on track.
Absolutely.
And that's what it's all about. So
yes.
we love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. We've been up here about 50 minutes, so we're not going to tie up your whole Saturday morning.
Yes.
But we appreciate you all joining us.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful though when you start commenting and things like that, because that's sometimes what it takes. You know, you have to.
Jody. Yes, I'm sorry. 8:30 in the evening.
Yes, thank you,
on
Jody.
Wednesdays.
Yes.
Our
8:30 p.m.
lifestyle medicine talks will be healthy habits. What we call it? Healthy habits, healthy life.
Yes.
Will be 8:30
p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. On Wednesdays.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me see. Tiffany, that's right. Get to the root. Don't put on a band, baby. Come on,
don't
preach.
Put a Band-Aid on it.
That's so true. Have to get to the root causes of the problem, and until that happens, you'll never become whole.
Yes.
Right. The problem will always keep popping up over here and popping up over there, and that's because we're not getting to the root of the problem. Okay. So
we got a comment down there from Tiffany and Kathy, and we're just trying to show Tiffany, we see things pop up. This is wonderful. Just love y'all's heart.
Thank you so much, Tiffany.
Thank you so much.
Would you ever?
Yeah.
Let me see who is this.
Kathy. Yep. Would you ever go
earlier? Kathy, we probably will not be going any earlier than that because we have our daughter and our kids are very active in school, extracurricular activities.
Yeah.
A lot of times she has basketball games in the evening, and we don't get out sometimes to 8:15. So we'll get home around 8ish. So we thought 8:30 would be a good time where we could commit to coming that time on a consistent basis.
Yes.
Anytime earlier than that will be sort of not feasible for us because we have 3 kids and we're trying to juggle school activities, basketball, football, cheerleading, and all of that. So 8:30 is going to work for us. But you
go ahead, Queen. Go ahead.
I was going to say replay always works.
And not only that, but you can always, just reach out to us if you have a question about something, or if you want something that you would like for us to expound on, please push it out to us. Let us know so we can address it. Right. So we really want to be able to address concerns, things you may have heard. There are things that are going on now. I'm not a medical doctor, however, but there are things that are going on right now with things that we're doing to battle against this pandemic that's out there. Okay. So you're seeing now more things are happening. So we would like to elaborate on some of those things as well.
So it'll be about life, just life and
healthy habits, healthy life.
Healthy habits, healthy
life. Healthy life. They go hand in hand. Okay.
Because our health is our wealth. Y'all know I say that all the time. We're going to bring it to the close. Again, if it's your first time joining us, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, connect. Share our Facebook page or our YouTube page with family members that you know, and let's do this together.
Let's do it together.
Okay. We're gonna leave you all with this. Always remember. Don't ever forget this throughout your day and your lifestyle walk. Your lifestyle journey. That our health is our wealth. Okay. So let's get to the root of obtaining and sustaining it. And I'm gonna change it up a little bit. By eating more plants, moving our bodies more, being at a healthy weight, and emotional resilience.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's where it's at. The 4 quadrants
of lifestyle.
All right, and we're gonna all walk this thing together. Okay, so we love you all.
Love you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Until Wednesday.
This
have
Wednesday.
A super fantastic day.
Please do.
All right.
You simply can.
That's right.
Amen.
Take care now.
All right, guys. Bye-bye.